Chapter 3: Anti-Money Laundering Counter-Terrorist Financing Compliance Program. This is an important chapter for your exam. I don't think you have attended any AML safety training that doesn't talk about AML safety risk assessment. What? You have never heard of it? Then you need to ask for your money back. Risk-based approach. So what is risk? Risk is a high possibility that something bad will happen to your business. Example, when you are accepting customers without proper screening, then there are good chances that some of them may be PEP, who may use your organization to channel their corruption fund. The risk here is that later on, if the PEP is caught and investigated, law enforcement found out that your organization transferred those corruption funds to offshore jurisdiction, your organization will be fined, and in extreme cases, its license to operate will be revoked. This will also lead to reputation loss. Therefore, you need to identify what money laundering and terrorism financing risk that your organization is facing, and on that basis, you need to apply different control measures to mitigate those risks. Risk versus business. This is not included in study guide. This is my view only. Most of us are involved in the organization that is profit motive. I am in banking and financial institution. You should never think that risk and business differ from each other. The primary aim of business is to make profit, and your job as an AML safety manager is to ensure that business continues to make the profit by reducing AML safety risk that is affecting business objective.